Hi, I'm Randy Oliver from scientificbeekeeping.com, and Ray Olivarez from Olivarez Honeybees has asked me to demonstrate how to install a package of bees. Okay, so here's a package of bees. Now you may also be getting packages coming in a wooden cage. This is the new kind of plastic cage. The principle is essentially the same. They all have a feeder can on top of sugar syrup and are screened, and you'll have the bees inside. It'll be 2 pounds, 3 pounds, or 4 pounds of bees. If you look right here, you can see the cluster of bees hanging in the cage right here. Now, if the bees are agitated and all over the entire cage, you may want to take a little bit of light sugar syrup and just spray a little bit on the bees on the cage, and you'll see their tongues immediately come through the screen and start sucking up that sugar syrup, licking it up. And you'll just spray them lightly until the bees have settled down and formed a cluster like this. So you want to work with a very calm cluster of bees right here. Okay, so now we're ready to install the package. What we're going to do is have our piece of cardboard ready to already check it first to make sure that it's going to cover the top here. We're going to pull the syrup out. Then we're going to take the queen cage out here. And you can see the bees, by their behavior on top of the screen here, tell you they have accepted this queen. This queen is accepted by these bees. If the bees were tightly balled on this screen and biting it, and it was hard to move them out of your way with your finger, that would mean the queen is not accepted, and she needs more time for the bees to accept her. When they've accepted her like this, you can actually accelerate the process of removal by putting a hole through the candies. So if the candy is very hard, or if the queen's fully accepted, you can take a nail, measure the distance of the candy, push the nail through, and now when my finger bottoms out, I've just gone through the candy, but I haven't gone far enough to hurt the queen, and pull this out. And leaving that little hole right there makes it easier for the bees to chew through. They smell the queen through that hole, and they will remove the candy even more quickly right there. So now we're going to go ahead and hang this queen screen side, facing sideways so the bees can see it easily. I'll get it hooked on. Place this in here. Okay. Now I'm going to take my hive tool. This goes over the top here. I put the hive tool right in here. Okay, now we got the door opening up. We can take our top off, take our bees. Now, one thing to be aware of is these bees are not interested in stinging. They're just hanging here, okay? You don't have to do this, but just to demonstrate that this is not bees that are out to attack you at this point. They're confused. We're going to just shake them right in. We're going to place the cage near the entrance. We're going to very gently put the frames in so we don't crush any bees. No forcing, no pushing on the bees. I'm going to encourage the bees to go down. At this point, maybe the tiniest puff of smoke, just to get the bees down. Too much smoke and the bees will want to leave this hive. You don't want that to happen. And I'm going to double check right here, make sure my queen cage is still hanging in the right spot. I'll put the lid on, and what I'll do is I'll put it down like this. I'll slide it sideways and push any bees out of the way. Take it past, slide it back, push bees out of the way so you don't crush any bees. Take your lid, put your lid on. Now, if you're in an area where there are other hives or there may be robbing, if there's not much nectar flow on, you can put an entrance reducer in here. If you only have one hive in the yard, that's probably not necessary. There you have it, one package of bees installed in a hive.